It's not very uncommon when the product and engineering teams have different priorities. And Fume can help you build those simple features that the product teams are pushing for weeks. Here we have a clone of Linktree that helps you aggregate various links over a single URL, like your social media accounts. And let's say 1 p.m. wants us to add Snapchat as one of these fields. That's not a complex job really, but it's just a job that has to be done that engineering team doesn't want to prioritize. So we asked Fume to do it. We said, can you add an option to put a Snapchat link in the bio? Keep in mind, we've already set this open source repo up in the studio, as you can see. So Fume has access to the code base and can run it. We asked that it first search for the relevant code to add a Snapchat field in both backend and the front end. After it found the necessary places, it made the modification. And then it ran npm install and run the app in localhost, which is good because no matter how small is the feature, you would always test your changes. It did that with running npx nux dev and going to localhost 3000. And for a while, it faced a problem. It failed to connect the front-end field with the data stuff that enabled Snapchat URL to be preserved in the single link. It tried for a while, then asked me an odd question. Basically, these URLs store all the data in the URL itself as a base 64 encoded. And it asked me to decode the base 64 part of the URL that it generated. It was hard for Fume to do it particularly because it does not have access to the clipboard, and the app copies the URL to clipboard automatically. And just for the sake of testing, I said I can't do it. And I just said there seemed to be a problem with the Snapchat field. And it confirmed that, tested for a while, checked the code base, made some extra changes. And at the very end, after a few minutes, it had to run it again. And it finally did it with the necessary changes. And it gave me this detailed report of him saying, hey, I made these changes, I've tested it, it seems okay. And if I just go over here to test it myself, this is Fume Studio, by the way. It has the app loaded, as I said before. I will make this bigger for you. As you can see, here's the Snapchat field added as I requested. It's very on theme and has the icon and the UI and everything. And this is what it looks like in comparison to the app before. When I type in a URL here, google.com, as you can see, it appears here as a social media link, and it works.